US 105, welcome into our weekly public affairs program, CTX 254. My name is Wes, and we've got a whole bunch of guests in the studio today. They're going to talk to us about all kinds of cool stuff happening in the city of Temple. Nancy Glover is here with Transform Temple. Erin Gaines is with us with the Temple Library and their summer reading program. And Brian Chandler with the Temple Planning Department, all in the studio here. One big happy family hanging out at US 105. Good morning, each and every one of you.
Good morning.
Erin, brave enough to go first today. Welcome in, Erin. We were just saying moments ago that we can't believe how fast the year has gone. School is out just as we get through the week here and into June, and the Temple Library has got a fantastic summer reading program. As a kid, I loved being a bookworm, and one of the things that was fun for me growing up is that my mom was a huge reader, and I always thought, what's so interesting about those books that she's got? And I got into doing summer reading and just took off from there. I still read all the time, and I encourage everybody who's got kids looking for stuff to do this summer to get down to the library. There's just so many benefits from being a fan of reading and summer reading programs. My nieces do them. They live up in the Chicagoland area, but they do the 500 book summer challenge, the 1,000 book summer challenge, and it's really great to see that taking off with them too. So I'm sure you get to see a lot of that over at the Temple Library with what you do.
We do, and your mom was right to model that behavior for you. When kids see their parents reading, that makes them want to read. And we want to invite all Bell County residents, and even outside of Bell County, if they want to participate in our summer reading program. So we have a lot of activities at the library to bring them in. We have programs for babies, toddlers, and preschoolers. We have story times. We also have on Thursdays, we have weekly performers who come in. We have Lucas Miller, the singing zoologist.
I've seen him on the internet. Yes,
yeah,
how cool that he gets to come down there. There are, if people look at the Temple Library on social media sites like Facebook, he is on a few of the posts on some of those pages, and you guys can get a look at what he does there. But another great reason to come down and be a part of summer reading. I just wanted to jump in because I know I've seen him before.
Yes, yeah, he's fantastic. We have Move Your Tale. They're going to be doing improvisational storytelling on June 13th. Silly Sparkles, and she was actually here as Sparkles the elf at Christmas time, but she does puppetry and ventriloquism and balloon animals, and she's wonderful. That's on June 20th. June 27th, we have Hey Lolly Productions. They're presenting a puppet show called Iris Saves the Land of Black and White. And then on July 11th, we have Mad Science Experiments. And all of those programs are Thursday mornings at 10:30 in the McLean Room on the 3rd floor. All ages are welcome, and they're all free. We're fortunate that our programs are sponsored by the Friends of the Library, the City of Temple, Drayton McLean Jr., and Wilson Art Engineered Surfaces. We also have programs for teens. We're going to be making Star Wars origami and buttons on June 4th. On June 11th, the theme is It's Written in the Stars. It's kind of like an astrology theme.
Very cool.
Tote bags and rock painting. On June 18th, we're going to have improv activities for teens. On June 25th, we're having a drum circle led by Mark Shelton. And July 2nd, we're making Galaxy Slime.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's messy, but it's fun. And then on July 9th, we're going to wrap up with the movie WALL-E, and we'll have popcorn. And I don't think I told you the times, the days and times for our early literacy programs. So,
oh, yeah, please do.
We have our Baby Bookworms program Tuesdays at 11, and that is for infants. It's kind of a parent-infant lap sit program. So we do book sharing and rhymes and songs, exercises, and parachute play. Toddler time is Wednesday mornings at 11:15, and that's stories and music and rhymes and finger plays, and then we wrap up with a craft. Then we have the preschool story time, which is the same activities, Wednesdays at 11:15. It's just geared more toward ages 3 to 5. And then we have a new program. We finally have a Saturday morning story time. That's just kind of an all ages story time for the families who can't make it to the library during the week, and that's Saturday mornings at 10:30.
So many things to do at your local library, and the Temple Library is a fantastic library. When I remember growing up at the library, we were just on the cusp of starting to get stuff besides books. Magically, VHS tapes you could rent started to show up, and you could, they started bringing in the CDs and stuff like that. But so many things at the library that you can go in, you've got your library card, and take advantage of all that that is in there. And we appreciate Erin, you and everybody down at the library putting all these events together. We've got something to do now every week all the way through the next couple months of summer break, so that'll be fantastic. And we will put all of this up on our website along with our conversation with all our guests today. So if people want to go and revisit the times and listen again to what you said, they'll be able to find all that at us105fm.com. So some fantastic stuff for summer reading at the Temple Library, and we appreciate you, Erin, for letting us know about that.
Thank you.
Nancy, you ready to go?
Sure.
Nancy is with us from Transform Temple. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us about Transform Temple.
So Transform Temple is all about the other thing with summer that you hate, which is mowing your lawn. Yeah. So Transform Temple provides neighborhood services to all of the citizens in Temple.
How cool.
With a variety of different services. We can help with home improvement needs for people who may not have the resources that they need to take care of things with their home. We also have this great tool library, which is
fantastic.
It actually works with a library card. If you don't have a lawnmower, you can come down and check out a lawnmower, fully gassed up.
How great is that?
For the weekend, mow your lawn, bring it back completely free of charge. All you need is a library card to do that. We also have a variety of other tools in our library. We have weed eaters, we have pressure washers, just a whole lot of different things to help with your home improvement projects that you may not be able to afford the tools for or want to buy something. If you just need it for a weekend project, you can come check it out and bring it back.
How long have they been doing this part of the program? Has that been something that's been available each summer? Or?
For a few years now.
Very cool.
And we're also looking for donations for our tool library, so if anybody wants to donate additional equipment, we would gladly take that on. We have an Adopt a Senior program right now where we're teaming up churches with seniors who can't do their own lawn work. But we're limited on the number of seniors that we can accept into the program because of the limitation of the equipment. So if we can get more lawnmowers, more weed eaters, and that type of equipment, then we can help more seniors with their lawn work moving forward throughout the summertime.
Well, you heard her. Now, if you've got a lawnmower, a weed whacker, a leaf blower, and it's in good shape in the garage, and you're just not using it, or it belonged to somebody who's not around to use it anymore, consider Transform Temple and giving it to them, because that is such a needed service. How many people, when it gets so hot in the summer, shouldn't be out, if they're an older individual, shouldn't be out doing that kind of work anyway. And if they can get some help with the equipment, boy, that's fantastic.
Exactly. We would love to take that off your hands. And then also, if you're interested in organizing a cleanup in your neighborhood, we can also help with that. We can bring out our tool trailer, which is full of all of the equipment that your neighborhood would need to do a neighborhood cleanup, as well as a roll-off dumpster. We'll provide all of the equipment and help you organize your volunteers to do different neighborhood activities as well.
How do they reach out to inquire about something like that?
They can go to our website, the City of Temple website, templetx.gov, and click on Transform Temple, and all of the information is there, as well as the application to check out tools and to organize your cleanup.
How far in advance should they reach out if they want to do something like that in their neighborhood?
Really needs to be 30 days.
Okay.
I think 2 weeks is the bare minimum. But
to put all that together and get the dumpsters and the trailer out there.
Exactly. Plus, it helps if we have a little bit more time to recruit volunteers.
Sure.
Which brings me to my next thing. Our next community cleanup is June the 8th in the East Downs neighborhood area. And we are looking for volunteers to help us with that event. It's from 9 to 12. And again, if they just go onto the city's website at templetx.gov and click on Transform Temple, they can reach out to us by email, and we can set them up as a volunteer right through the email there.
And that's coming up on June 8th.
June 8th, Saturday, June the 8th. Great
bunch of-
opportunity to get out and help the community.
Sure is. Boy, that's fantastic. Thank you, Nancy, for letting us know about those things. And again, we'll have this up at us105fm.com and link on over to the City of Temple so that you have all this information not only on our website but on the US 105 mobile app, which is sponsored by the great folks at Temple Parks and Rec. So more great stuff right here in Temple. Now, let's give Brian a chance to tell us all about some of the cool stuff happening in the Temple Planning Department. Thank you for coming in, sir.
Yes, thank you, Wes. Glad to be here.
We can bring that up a little bit. I might need to get you a chair if it's down low. There you go.
How's that?
Brian, thanks for coming. Tell us what's going on at Temple Planning.
Well, we wanted to invite all Temple residents to upcoming open houses related to our comprehensive plan, also our Parks Master Plan. So these are our blueprints or roadmaps for the future to have the community give the input about how they want to grow as a community, as the City of Temple. And so we've got two opportunities in addition to surveys to come for 15 minutes, give your input, including tonight at it's going to be at the Wilson Rec Center. Okay, which is let's see, what is that? 2205 Curtis B. Elliott. And once again, it's 5:30 p.m. to 7:30. Come and go, give your input. Primarily about parks, but tonight we'll also take your input about the comprehensive plan. So not just looking at parks, but looking at roads and how we want to develop and where parks should be located, as an example. And then we have another opportunity on Tuesday, June 4th, at the Gober House, which is 1516 West Avenue H. And that's also 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Come and go, spend 15 minutes, give your input, bring the kids. We'll have snacks, we'll have a kid zone to occupy the kids, but also allow them to draw or color or build with Legos to answer the question what they want to see in Temple as well. So we're trying to engage the kids and families and recognize that people are busy this time of year.
I don't know how you don't lose all your time to people just talking to you guys about the traffic for as much as we hear about the construction and the traffic.
Absolutely.
There's plenty of that to talk about.
So give us your input. That's an opportunity to tell us and for us to tell TxDOT in a lot of cases, what the community wants to see. So we also have an opportunity for surveys. If you can't spend that 15 minutes on either night to come and visit with us, go to templebydesign.com.
Okay.
And that is the plan website. We've got surveys for the parks plan and also for the comprehensive plan.
And this is something people can access, on their schedule at any time that's convenient for them, and still able to give feedback to Temple Planning, which I know a lot of people would like to do, and that these surveys are up there makes it a lot easier to do that if you can't attend some of the meetings. So very cool. Thank you for putting that online so people can grab it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Brian Chandler, Temple Planning Department, Erin Gaines with the Summer Reading Program, and Nancy Glover, Transform Temple. Thank you all so much for visiting.
All right. Appreciate it.